Have you ever wondered why Jesus, whom millions believe to be God, sometimes spoke as if he know certain things? Why would the all-knowing Creator say, "No one knows the day or hour, not even the Son"? For centuries, believers have struggled with this question. Some ignored it, some feared it, and some tried to explain it away. But what if the real answer is far more fascinating than you ever imagined? Stay with me, because once you hear what the earliest Christians believed about this mystery, you will never read the Bible the same way again. Imagine a preacher standing in front of thousands and saying, "Jesus, didn't he know everything?" Instant controversy, instant confusion. But the Bible itself shows moments where Jesus asks questions, grows in wisdom, and admits he doesn't know the time of the final hour. So believers had to try and understand, how can Jesus be both God and someone who learns? And here is where the story becomes very interesting. What most people today don't know is this: the earliest followers of Jesus did not all believe exactly the same thing about him. Some believed Jesus was a human chosen by God. Some believed he was divine, but not equal to the Father, and others believed he was fully God. But here's the shocking part. These debates lasted for more than 300 years after Jesus. Before churches reached the official decision at the Council of Nicaea, Christians were arguing, preaching, and writing different explanations, each trying to make sense of Jesus' nature. The idea most Christians accept today came much later. It's called the doctrine of two natures. It says Jesus is fully God and fully human at the same time. According to this view, when Jesus said, "I don't know," he was speaking from his human nature, not his divine nature. It's a clever explanation, one that tries to honor both the Bible and tradition. But not everyone agreed with it, and here's where things get even more surprising. Many scholars point out that the Bible shows Jesus acting with human limitations, human emotions, and human knowledge. He gets tired, he gets hungry, he learns, he prays to God. He even says the Father is greater than him. These are not things God normally does. And so the debate continues. Was Jesus speaking as a limited human prophet? Or was he revealing a deeper mystery that humans cannot fully understand? This is the tension that has divided theologians for centuries. Now, here is something you rarely hear in church. In ancient Jewish thought, the Messiah was never expected to be God. He was expected to be a chosen leader, a human king, a servant of God. So when Jesus spoke with human limitation, many of his early believers would have understood him exactly that way. It was only later that people began interpreting him as equal to the Father. This shift changed everything, and is a shift that still affects Christian belief today. So now we return to the original mystery. Why did Jesus say he didn't know the final hour? Was it because he was fully human? Because he was hiding divine knowledge? Because early Christians misunderstood him? Or because he never claimed to be God in the first place? Every answer leads to a completely different understanding of Jesus. And that's exactly why this topic has captivated believers for thousands of years. No matter what you believe, one thing is certain: the story of Jesus is far more complex, more layered, and more fascinating than a simple one-sentence explanation. And if you want to understand what Jesus really said about himself, you'll need to look deeper than tradition, deeper than sermons, and sometimes even deeper than translations. Because the answers are waiting right there in the scriptures for those who are brave enough to ask the difficult questions. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, make sure to subscribe for more.